Well, gang, it's a new one today. This one, I can't say much. I'm stealing this shot. I can't give any details, but we're at the Getty Center. One of the film essays again today, folks. We're doing The Music Lovers by Ken Russell. It's the film before the film everyone knows. You know, people usually think The Devils, 1971. They think that is the first Ken Russell film. Some, not everybody, but a lot of people. You know, it really put him on the map. The Music Lovers, 1970. Richard Chamberlain, Glenda Jackson, an amazing supporting cast. It's an unbelievable film. Everything that becomes the signature of Ken Russell is in this film. Unbelievable performance by Richard Chamberlain. He's masterful. He's brilliant. For everybody who just knows him from Shogun or The Thornbirds or Choose Your Movie of the Week, episodic, whatever TV thing, you need to see The Music Lovers. You just need to see it. That's just all there is to it. It's the story of Tchaikovsky, Peter Tchaikovsky, and Ken Russell does a lot of these. We did Mahler, Litzomania, and of course, The Who, Tommy. Not my favorite, not a huge fan, honestly, but it's just a fine picture. But The Music Lovers portrays these guys as rock stars. Tchaikovsky is gay, and he doesn't hide that. He dives right into it. There's some amazing scenes with his kind of lovers chiding him a few times, a few over-the-top scenes, when he's introducing one of the piano concerto thing that he does. It's an amazing piece. I'll find out the name of it, put it in. I'll intercut this with my usual ghetto backdrop. The Getty, like I said, I'm on a break right now, don't worry about it. I'm going to go back this way and jump into the museum. Richard Chamberlain is just absolutely brilliant in the way that he portrays kind of the insanity of creativity. And it's a lot of over-the-top stuff. A lot of people on him for the historical accuracy, but I think Ken Russell, come on, man. It's batshit crazy in the best way. Backstory. I'm sure many people don't know the Music Lovers. They're certainly not going to know Withnail and I. That put Richard E. Grant on the map. He was, nominated a few years back for that picture he did with, the comedian star from, she's from Bridesmaids, Molly something. I'll find out. Whatever. Fix that. Anyhow, you can tell these are the films I watch. Richard E. Grant, tremendous. He's done. You've seen him in The Age of Innocence and many other pictures. But Withnail and I, it takes place in like '69. It's Bruce Robinson. It's his story. Bruce Robinson went on to direct, a number of other things. The Rum Diary, Johnny Depp film, so. I have another story about that. Anyway, I wrote something for the company that produced that. It was kind of, we had to, whatever. It's a whole other story. Bruce Robinson, it's his kind of life story as an actor, Withnail and I. And when he, at the end of the film, the guy who's kind of based on him, has to go away, get his hair cut. He's been cast in it and kind of, well, actually he doesn't have to get his hair cut. His hair is long, actually, but he does symbolically in the film, even though in reality, Bruce Robinson is playing Richard Chamberlain's love interest, his assistant. There's a great scene there. This is the picture he's going off to do from Withnail and I. He's, going off to do Ken Russell's The Music Lovers. I thought that's kind of an amazing little side bit. Two great films there. You should see them both, Withnail and I. And Richard Griffiths is in that, by the way. Not quite my usual ghetto backdrop. Not as nice as the Getty, obviously. But I had to jump in and talk about the many great performances, but one in particular, Christopher Gable as Anton Chluski, uh, you know, Peter Tchaikovsky's special friend at the beginning, you know, kind of frolicking around his gay love interest. You know, they describe, you know, Tchaikovsky's latent homosexuality. Ken Russell disposes with the latent part. It just goes right to it. It's an unbelievable scene. I mean, you look at it and I'm thinking to myself, and I just kept watching it, and I'm thinking, oh, they just got some Queenie actor to just be himself. And you're just like, Christopher Gable was like married 10 years, you know, married in 61, you know, the film comes out in 71. I'm like, of course, you know, and I was thinking in the back of my mind, I'll bet you the guy's married, you know. And of course it's infantile. Well, come on, he's an actor, right? But you know what? Young American actor today pull that off? No way. You know, I mean.
Quiet, you're at the party. Oh, everyone's longing to see you. And Rubenstein insisted you come. I think he wants to make it up this afternoon. Rubenstein is a bloody fool. Oh, come on. Bring your friend. We're working. Oh, Peter. Don't be such a soul. I mean, the man lets you live in his house for nothing.
Doesn't mean I have to go to his idiotic parties.
No, that's the wrong thing again. Of course it doesn't. You're independent and genius and all that. Runs. And now both of you get changed and come and enjoy yourselves.
Will you not understand? I want nothing to do with that fool. None of you has the slightest idea what you heard this afternoon. Now get out and let me get on with my work.
Well, you should have said so at the beginning. How about you? I'm copying the music. Get out!
They have the balls. I don't, you know, there would be a nod. Well, oh, you know, I'm just acting. I'm just acting. You know, he would not go for it in this fashion. You know, it's just a different level of acting. You just don't see it that often anymore. It's an amazing sequence. For Ken Russell, I mean, The Devils, obviously, I've always been a huge fan of Paddy Chayefsky, Altered States. You know, I think he was the right guy for that as well. But his style, what he chooses to do with the music lovers is utterly fascinating. You know, there's just so many great sequences, how he uses the music, how he chooses to portray certain. There's another really powerful scene. His mother had died of cholera. You know, it's an ugly death, and the treatments for it were barbaric. And you know, that's a really impressive sequence where he's recalling that. You know, when he was a kid. A lot of amazing things. Give it a look. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Richard Chamberlain, like you've never seen him.